Hi guys, it's about 4 o'clock right now here in New England. I'm Stephen Boyle. Well, this is the current watches and warnings around New England. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's great, beautiful, comfortable out there. Temperatures into the mid-70s. A perfect spring day if you ask me. Alright, so here's what's going on. I have a couple things that we're going to be tracking over the next week. And that is, first of all, this cold front. Okay, this is the first thing that we're tracking. And then we're also tracking this little low, which may spawn off some showers for us, although the low is way down here with the moisture off the ocean, and also you know, the way the weather pattern is also, we will see some rain out of this particular thing. So here you go. There's also a little wave of energy here that will probably be more of what causes the rain in New England, but also some of the energy from this particular low as well could be causing some rain. And this says that the rain could even last into Tuesday, so we'll have to see what happens with that. Alright, so that's what's going on from the NAM's perspective. Now let's take a check on the Canadian model. And really, there's that low. It kind of comes inward. It says we could get some rain on Monday. Here's Tuesday, my birthday. It looks like it could probably be rainy or showery with some breaks of sun later in the afternoon. Here's a nice little low pressure system. With that being said, if this comes any closer, we could be talking about some heavy rain and some wind. Okay, that's from this low pressure system. This thing could maybe do something. We'll have to see how that works out. Here is the front. Alright, so we'll have to see how the front handles out, as well as, of course, there's warm air ahead of it, cool air behind it, and that may fire off some pretty hefty storms again, particularly towards Wednesday. Would be the day that I would be most concerned about New England getting any thunderstorm activity Wednesday, and also maybe even on into particularly Wednesday afternoon and early evening is when New England has a fabulous shot at seeing some more active weather when it comes in terms of thunderstorms. So we'll have to see how that handles itself out. Alright, that's what's going on right now from the Canadian. Now let's take a check on the GFS. So here's that little low down towards the south. There's that little wave of energy, maybe even from another additional low pressure. There's that low pressure coming up. And of course, my birthday looks to be maybe cloudy and cool or rainy. We'll see what happens. Here's a cold front. Okay, this is a cold front. The GFS is saying, hey, it's not going to be as bad as what the Canadian is saying. However, this does suggest that there could be a few pop-up thunderstorms during the afternoon, particularly on Wednesday. Maybe even some of them strong in northern New England, particularly towards Vermont, New Hampshire, and northern New York. We'll have to see how that works out. And maybe even western Mass as well. We'll have to see how that handles itself. And then there could be some more pop-up thunderstorms on Friday. Friday's going to be really warm. That's when things will start warming up. When it comes in terms of temperature, we'll talk about 80s on Friday. And why? Because look at this high pressure. Okay, look at this high pressure here. And look at the flow. The flow is coming in from the Gulf and from the Caribbean again. Okay, you just have to follow that and you will see how the warm air is just flowing right into New England. I would say for Memorial Day weekend, we have a fabulous shot at seeing some 80s and 90s out there. So I think it will be a great weekend to open up the pool, particularly Memorial Day weekend. Now, once we work our way on into maybe latter parts of Sunday, we could get a pop-up thunderstorm around. But my major concern would be really Monday and Tuesday. Particularly on Tuesday, could get a really Tuesday the 29th is when we could particularly find some pretty nasty weather coming through because of the front there could be some pretty nasty weather out there. So we'll have to see how this handles itself out. So approaching low pressure system could also cause some rain as well. So that's what's going on, and there could be some other little pulses of energy that come through for the beginning of June as well. So we'll have to see how that handles itself. And then there's this intense low that could be moving up into portions of Canada. So we'll have to see how that, like I said, handles itself. But that's what's going on when it comes in terms of the weather right now. So really, right now, warm weather for Memorial Day, it looks like. Nice weather this weekend. Next week is a little bit unsettled. We have a shot at some rain, have a shot at some thunderstorms, and maybe even seeing a few coastal lows that come in as well. So very unsettled this upcoming week. But again, we'll be having very nice weather for Memorial Day. Great time to have picnics, pool patties, whatever, you name it. It's gonna it seems like it's gonna be at least at this point, a very nice weekend to do that, and Memorial Day weekend, and this upcoming weekend will be great as well. So that's what's going on when it comes in terms of the weather. And of course, I hope you guys have a nice rest of your Friday, and I'll be back tomorrow with another update. Take care, everyone.